Hello? Mr. Marley Bobstein, thank you for calling back. I was actually looking for an audition. I wanted to audition for the new movie Boogie Nights Remastered. References and experience? Yeah, I'm a coach. That's not enough? Well, I thought it was sufficient because I see so many celebrities and actors turn into coaches without prior knowledge or experience or reference. So I thought it works in reverse. Hello?
If you would like to make a call, please hang up.
Hello?
And try again.
Just hung up on me. Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe here. These reaction videos serve two purposes. First of all, we want to see if we can learn something from the coach, or in this case, the actor or celebrity. And second of all, these reactions are highly demanded on our YouTube channel. Actor and celebrity Mark Wahlberg starves his clients for weight loss. I've stumbled over a video from More Plates, More Dates, and I highly recommend that you check out his video as well. He does a very detailed breakdown of Mark's pre-workout supplement, which I've learned quite a lot from. So let's check out a brief overview of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting can be done in different protocols. Essentially what it means is you skip every other meal to engage in a fast. The research of intermittent fasting is very interesting. It looks like intermittent fasting is providing some benefits such as cellular turnover and repair, fat burning, appetite control, and a host of other benefits. It's still inconclusive, however. So we can't take it at face value because first, almost all controlled studies show improvements of health and body composition markers when body weight and body fat is lost in the process. And second, most of the research to date has been done using animal models only. So before we dive into the reaction, I want you to check out the two following statements. 2 days of fasting per week was bad. Increasing to 2 separate fasting days, even with all the extra calories to compensate, was just too much for me to handle. Dr. John Berardi, founder of Precision Nutrition. If some is good, more is not better. Remember that fasting is a physiological stress. Keep it short, manageable, and intermittent. Whether it's total training time or intensity, overdoing it combined with fasting is a very, very bad idea. My experimental findings were painfully clear. Don't do this. Dr. Krista Scott Dixon, Precision Nutrition Director of Curriculum. These two folks I've just mentioned are two highly trained professionals and dieters. They are a team that runs a company called Precision Nutrition, and this company is the most sought after business when it comes to nutrition coaching and nutrition certification. I happen to take the level 1 and level 2 certification from Precision Nutrition, and it changed my coaching completely. So the guy with the yellow shirt, his name is Markle. To the left, you got Mark Wahlberg, and to the right, you got a very special doctor.
Explain to him what doctors got you doing.
Doctors got me on intermittent fasting.
Pointing the fingers at him like, you better do as I say, boy.
It's not really intermittent fasting.
Complete fasting.
So they already want to correct him. It's not intermittent fasting, it's complete fasting for the last, I think, 3 days.
When was the last time you ate food?
Monday night.
All right.
Monday night. Okay, so it's Thursday morning.
It's almost 3 days.
How you feel? Feel good.
You feel strong?
I feel strong.
Still kicking it in the gym?
Yeah.
Still kicking butt in the gym.
Yeah.
No, I'm not hungry. I don't feel hungry.
So, remember those two statements that I showed you earlier from these two professionals? Compare it with Markle right here in the middle. So almost 3 days, no eating. And you see what happens? They put some psychological stress on him, some psychological pressure. And they're like, hey, you don't feel bad, right? Hey, you're still working out in the gym. What do you think is Markle supposed to say when you stand? Imagine you yourself in his position. Next to you stands a very lean and good-looking, worldwide famous actor. And on the other side, you have the doctor. They use that psychological pressure, so he's not gonna say anything else because they put him under pressure. And this is not what a coach is supposed to do. It's just crazy.
It's still dark outside. I woke up today, 2 a.m. We're going early bird.
Going early bird. So I hope my man Markle doesn't have to wake up at 2 a.m. as well. Imagine talking to your client, hey, when can we have the next appointment? 2 a.m.
My guy, look at this slim figure right here. Down at least 25, almost 30. This guy's losing a kilo and change a day.
So losing a kilo a day. And you think this will work out in the long term for longevity. You lose a lot of water, a lot of muscle mass. This is just crazy. It's not a healthy rate of weight loss. Most experts agree that a healthy rate of weight loss is maybe a kilo per week.
How you feel? How's the energy for real?
Really good. Really good.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
You ready for the Thursday morning workout?
Oh yeah.
We got
So the same thing. You ready? You want to get it? You want to get ready? Let's do it, mom. What do you think if somebody stands in front of you who has a lot of motivation, who is very pushing, who has that vibe? What do you think you're going to say? You're going to say, "Oh no, I don't feel like working out. I'm tired. I'm this and that." No. You're going to go with the flow. This is normal. Putting pressure on my brother Markle right here. So in this situation, you see my man on the right with the black snapback. He says how he feels. He's not intimidated. He's just plain real. And look what happens.
Try to get out. Leo, find out how it's
I
working
can
for them.
smell the ketones right here. Brothers, ketone I'm seeing right here. How you feeling?
Tell you the truth.
He feels weak, to tell you the truth. So that's a statement. So one of the best things to do is to engage. Hey, why do you feel weak? What is going on? How can we help you? How can we improve on this? Maybe we should step back. Maybe we can have a conversation, just a personal, private conversation, and see what's going on. Maybe it's the workout, maybe it's the diet, whatever. Asking. And you hear, let's get something to eat right now. So he's totally off. And yeah, haha, that's funny. I don't get it, man.
Hey, so
And now,
after 48 hours,
check it out.
After 48 hours, you have a massive boost in stem cells.
So a massive boost in stem cells after 48 hours of fasting. So if we look at the research, the only thing that it says is there is an improvement in the cellular turnover, and this happens as well at night when you sleep or when you just engage in a small fast, even though the research is saying maybe you have to fast a little longer to turn that one up. But he says it like it's fact. And research is always indicating, and like we've seen in the beginning, first of all, the research has been done on animal studies, and second of all, most studies where weight and body fat was lost showed improvements. So this is always tricky. And I would assume, this is my personal opinion, I would assume that the doctor has a small agenda in this thing, and he wants to push it forward. He wants to push the fasting aspect forward because maybe he has a stake in it, a business, a supplement that he's selling, so he wants to push it. And he uses his credentials to keep working for this because as you've seen in the beginning, I have two other doctors. I have Dr. John Berardi, Dr. Krista Scott Dixon. They say something that is completely different and is not on the same page like my doc right here. This segment is pretty interesting to say the least. If you have two coaches, and I consider them coaches now, who want to help my man Markle in the middle, and how they act with each other, it's just, it's strange.
So we're gonna have a beautiful mass together, right?
Yes.
Celebrate the love of the Lord. But what else? What else is going on today?
I get to eat today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude.
High five. Hey, I get to eat.
You eat today whatever you want, but I'm telling you, it's so amazing
it's not
to
whatever.
see. Shut up!
It's not whatever.
So you get to eat whatever you want, and the doc's like, no, not whatever you want. Now he has to get those juices flowing with a little bit of soup, broccoli soup, and chicken soup. And how he yells at the doc like, shut up! And my man is in the middle, and he's kind of confused. And wow, this is so strange.
4 a.m.
Now,
Mr. Medio.
here goes the crazy stuff.
Lovely meal yesterday with a smile. Nice.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Tell us.
I had my first meal after 2 weeks. It felt really good.
So first meal in 2 weeks. Dr. John Berardi says he was off the rails after 2 days of not eating. And Dr. Krista Scott Dixon says it is so dangerous. Don't do too much. And here they have this guy, Markle, who just wants to lose weight, fasting for 2 weeks. This is so incredibly dangerous and stupid. This is not how you coach people. This is just, it's so hard to watch.
Had a nice big salmon rice bowl.
I really feel bad for Markle. I really do.
With
Wait,
some,
what do we start with?
oh, we started with
Tell them
miso
the whole
soup.
story, how we did it.
I'm gonna tell him the whole story, boy.
We had 2 miso soups.
And then we waited, let the juices start
Yeah.
flowing and started.
And then they waited to get some soups, to get some kind of juices flowing. What kind of juices? You can be happy that your stomach didn't digest itself after 2 weeks of not eating. This is just plain. This is.
Going again?
And then we got right into the rice bowl. And oh my goodness.
What kind of rice bowl? Tell me what it is.
Salmon.
Salmon rice bowl.
And they're cooked, nicely cooked, lightly cooked salmon.
Medium.
Seared?
Yeah, it's very important how you cook the meal to lose weight.
How you feeling?
I feel great.
Nice.
Same thing, I feel great. What do you expect him to do? He's sitting, Mark Wahlberg standing, talking from the top down.
I'm ready to go.
Ready to work?
Ready to work
On this Municipal Monday?
on Municipal Monday.
Municipal, this is his business or his clothing brand. And hey, I'm ready to go. You ready to work? What do you think he's gonna say? No, I'm tired. I feel like I'm broken. I feel like things are not working. I want to get off this train. See it in his eyes.
Wait, what's the plan for the week? Let's set some goals.
Oh, we're ready to get back into fasting. And
Going back into fasting, one meal and then going back.
How much you gonna lose this week? I don't need to put a number on it.
let's go for 10.
All right, and here you see one of the very crucial factors when it comes to weight loss. What we always try to teach our clients is don't focus on the outcomes, focus on the habits, because the habits will get you to the outcomes. And if you focus only on the outcomes, what you do is you stop working on that habit if the outcome is not showing up. And sometimes you're not a machine, you're a human being. So what may happen is that the outcome is not happening. So he's shooting for 10 kilos or whatever, and maybe then he reaches only 5, so he's disappointed and it stops the habits, even though these habits that he's building right now are probably just crazy and they won't last. But it's so hard, it's so incredible. And you have this doctor, you have Mark, God help me. So, and then you have my brother doing some split lunges, jump squats, and he's overweight, so putting some additional unnecessary stress on the joints. This is so completely unnecessary. You don't have to do stuff like this. That's why we recommend kettlebell training. It's one of the best ways to train to lose weight, and having people jump around when they're overweight, wow. It's crazy. It's crazy to say the least. So to sum this one up, I think this is very bad coaching. This is not the way to do it. Putting some psychological pressure on him, then having him fast for a crazy amount of time, which will ultimately lead to a crash and burn. I believe the chances are very high that my brother Markel right here, he will crash and burn. I hope he doesn't. But the chances are high if you put somebody through a exercise regimen and diet regimen like this, he will probably have some incredible results numbers wise when it comes to weight, losing weight. The question is if he looks better, feels better, if his body composition is improved and health markers are improved, that's another question. And longevity, that's the final question. So yeah, that's what it is. I think this is pretty bad how they did it. Thank you for watching. We normally do kettlebell stuff, but I saw this video and I thought, man, I have to react to it. It's just crazy because we're also doing some nutrition coaching as well. We're deep into that stuff because we believe training and nutrition combined is the silver bullet when it comes to weight loss, and that's what we specialize in our personal training. So if you want to see more of this stuff, if you like these reaction videos, like it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.